Good afternoon, everybody. Today is on a Wednesday. Today is the 11th of October. Welcome to my TikTok Live. You are with Hakim Halim, and we are recording from Marcus Law Office in Muhammad Sultan Road. I'm here to answer your property questions, and of course, I will be posting on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, do not subscribe to me, but if you want to subscribe, also can lah. And Spotify as well, so you can hear all these recordings on those platforms. Welcome aboard, everybody. Wow, today first. Let's see who is first today. Ting Wan is first. Welcome on board, Ting Wan. Second is Mr. Shazwanendo. Hello, brother. How are you, neighbor? Junsen. Hello, uncle. You are the one who called me uncle, meh? I thought it was another guy. Good afternoon, Anna. How are you? Hello, Mr. Ken. Hello, Mr. Abbas Hamza. Mr. Abbas Hamza is my avid live TikTok live follower. Every time I am on live, he will be there. Check his profile out, everybody, especially for those who may need some help. If you have any debt issues, I think he is the perfect guy to go to. Check him out. Uncle, if I want to transfer my beard to my head, can HDB? Nonsense lah you, Junsen. But okay lah, nice one lah. Roy Tam, hello, good afternoon Hakim. Good afternoon Mr. Roy, Mr. Tam, how are you doing? Opa Gundam style. Hi bro, need your help urgently. Everybody who message me will say this word. Hi Hakim, need your help urgently. Yes bro, what is it? Hello Hakim, long time no see. Hello, home of Wiz. I long time no see you. Lia Sari is here. Assalamualaikum, thank you Lia. Everybody say hello to Pepe from Pay Property. Hello. Cham. Hi, salam. Waalaikumsalam. How reliable is BTO HQ web? What is HQ? Headquarters ah? Very reliable lah. They will sure vet through everything before they post. Oh ya lama, Lia, thank you so much. You make me a hero. It's the source of information where all Singaporeans, so they got to make sure that it is very accurate. They will have a lot of departments vetting everything before posting it up. So should be super reliable. Why? What's the issue? Is it true if application rate is low for BTO, they won't build it? I have not yet encountered this. So far, there is only oversubscription because of higher demand than supply. So I don't think we will be facing this issue anytime soon. Yeah? Suryati Salbini. Assalamualaikum. Apa khabar? I'm fine, thank you, Hakim. Hope you have a wonderful day. To you too, Roy. Is everybody in office? Are you guys in office now? Who is not working? Who is not working means you retired already. No need to go work, you happy already. This weekend want to go Phuket. Next weekend want to go Bali. Following weekend go Scotland, then Switzerland. Who is retirement mode already? No need to work. Salam Hakim, I have a question to ask. Yes, guys, I know you are here because you want to ask your questions. It's okay, no need to ask. Just type in your questions. As I scroll down, I will help to answer your questions to the best of my ability. I may not get it right all of the time, but I will try my best, okay? Okay. Muhammad Najib, if I save my CPF till age 40, agak-agak about 100k, power. Can I buy a house without cash? Of course. So you only have 100k. Najib means that you also use loan lah. Then can lah. If you have enough loan, at 40, you can still loan the maximum 25 years because everybody can only loan to 65 years old. So you can still loan the maximum 25 years. If you have 100k, actually 100k worth of CPF money is not so much lah. It's normal lah. You can have more is better. Thank you, Oin. If you can have more is better. But your loan should max out by then. Hopefully you can have a better paying job that could allow you to buy everything without cash lah. But definitely, Najib, the cash component you cannot escape if you are buying resale. If you are buying BTO, still you have some option money. You buy resale, sure option money require cash. Then the small portions like your valuation fee, your resale submission fee, your legal fees if you're using HDB will be in cash also. Yeah? Messenger you can? Can lah. You want to DM me, no problem. Really, for contra, sell or buy first? Actually, either way is possible really. If you are doing contra, just let your agent know. If you're doing contra, both. Either way, it's fine. You can sell first, you can buy first. Both ways transaction can go through, but just need to be close to one another. Okay, close to one another. This one is also subject to how your actual situation is like. Maybe you have things like ethnic quota issues. Ethnic quota in your favor to buy or not in your favor to buy. Ethnic quota in your favor to sell or not in your favor to sell. So it depends. Are you using okay, contra need to use HDB loan, cannot use bank loan. Okay, so need to see your situation first, circumstance, and then you can see how to manage the timeline. But either way is fine. Okay, buy can, sell also can. Okay, Cham, you know you put the link there. I cannot go now. I'm addressing people's questions. So maybe later lah, or you want to message me, Cham. Okay, message you. Okay, later I reply you, Opa. Don't worry. Ken, I'm thinking to sell my first resale flat and book BTO, but the monthly amount doubled as I'm 45. You mean your monthly installments? Ken, if you're buying BTO, isn't that a good thing? And don't sell your resale flat first, okay? Why are you selling? You know that you don't have to sell first, right? You can book first, okay? You can book first for your BTO, because the moment you sell, it's certain, it's guaranteed. I sold already. But that doesn't mean you got a queue number or you already chosen your BTO. That's number one. Number two, you can wait until you are about to collect your keys. Then you sell your house. Why are you selling now? Is it because you don't have the money to pay the down payment? Because the down payment is required lah. You can use your CPF to pay for the down payment. Okay? I don't think loan wise it should be a lot, because the day that you sell your current house, you should have enough to pay a big portion of the BTO amount, because BTO is discounted, subsidized. It should cost you lesser than what the resale market is asking for. So if you're going for BTO, which is a very good thing, it is quite likely that at that age, maybe you would have enough, depends on what you buy, maybe you would have enough to fully pay for everything or take very little loan. It's possible, you know. So don't sell now. I would tell you, don't sell now. Sell only later when you're about to collect your keys. Okay? BTO or SBF more worth it to buy? Both is fine. Both has pros and cons. BTO higher chances because there's more units to ballot. SBF lower chances because there's lesser quota. Therefore, the chance is very slim. But if you manage to get, you win time lah. Sometimes keys are already in hand, very fast you can collect keys ready. Sometimes keys just wait a few more months, or sometimes at most like wait for 1 more year only. As opposed to BTO, 3 years, can be 4 years. You know the one in Woodlands, next to Causeway Point, that one, my sister buy that place. Wait for so long, 7 years, you know. Because that one is a big, this dependent on the development, big development. That's why it take very long, because more buildings to make. right? So it will take longer. And some more that time during COVID, everything delay lah. Private diploma must go through WPLN, not required. If you have a diploma, as long as it's recognized, you have to check with CEA. Should be okay already because the minimum is O level, 4 O level, right? Any idea what's the oldest age before I can get a loan? 65. They put there in theory is 65, but in practice is actually lesser than that. Okay, at 65 cannot loan already. Okay, but you go to also ask yourself things like, if you already use 2 times HDB, likely at that age, if you already use twice, you cannot take any more HDB loan. As such, you only can take bank loan. Now, every bank have their own internal requirements or internal policy. Minimum loan, they say 200k. You don't have 200k, we will not loan you. Like that, you die already. Like, hey, I only need 50k. How come must take 200k? Yeah, so that's that kind of thing. Sometimes certain banks, okay lah, 100k minimum lah, 100,000 minimum. Also, you like, no, I only need 40k only. So it's very dependent on the situation. I say 65, but even at 60 you want to apply, only got 5 years to loan, still cannot loan you because too short of a runway. Yeah, so that's in practice, that's the problem that people will face. Okay, sub Shabi. If court order is I have to sell my house within 1 year, means must sell within that year. Yes, otherwise there'll be other problems. It could be that your court order is no longer valid because the document states 12 months only. The moment it passed 12 months, then you need to get another court order because the existing one is no longer valid, expired already. So you need to get another court order which will take a few more months, sometimes it can be 6 months or longer, depending on how your situation is like. Then you must go one more round, up and down the court. Then if your ex-spouse don't play ball, then wait even longer. Then he come, then you never come. You come, he never come. All this kind of thing, you got to prepare lah. You already know that sometimes the first round of getting the court order, sometimes can have a lot of problems. Suddenly the person say, your partner say, don't want 50-50, I want now 60-40 or 70-30. Alamak, then drag even longer because both of you cannot agree, you know. So can be a lot of things. So if possible, if they say within 1 year, then within 1 year you sell. So you have less headache. If they say within 6 months, then within 6 months you sell. Okay? Okay. Is 4-story high flat more likely to en bloc earlier? No lah. There is no guide or requirement to when a place, especially for HDB, will en bloc. HDB will not announce one. If HDB announce, then everybody will buy that place. Correct or not? So en bloc, I dare not comment so much. First, I don't have enough knowledge. Second, is most of the time speculation. It's not facts. Good afternoon, Abang. Good afternoon, Oin. Okay, Muhammad Najib, thank you. You're welcome. Jules. Hi, Jules. If my resale flat is 40 over years, wow. Can I still sell it, but I know tak ada much untung, right? Jules, the correct answer to this is always, okay, as a default lah. Okay, it's always about demand and supply. This 40-year-old flat, is it in central? Maybe the flats in central is something which people are willing to pay, because people in central only like central area. They don't like the heartlands. They don't like to stay in Woodlands lah, Punggol lah, Jurong lah. But they don't like. They just want to stay central only. Die want to stay central. Now, the way this buyer look at it is, okay, my choices are either I buy private, which costs millions of dollars, 2, 3, 4, 5 million, or maybe I look at HDB lah. HDB limited in supply over in the central area, but I know it's cheaper. Maybe I can get it for 1 million compared to 4 million. Okay lah, 1 million looks cheaper mah. Okay? So this group of buyers who are buying in this area only have those available supply in the market. And so happen that the supply is those flats like yours lah, 40 over years old, for example. So this is one factor that can pull people in because of the central location. Maybe also because of the history, the heritage in the area. It could be possible. But if your area is labeled as ghetto, people want to avoid kind, then of course that is a different demand and supply lah. More like no demand, more supply lah. You get what I mean? So it really depends what your area has to offer on top of how old the building is. You get what I mean, Jules? Okay, so that's my take on it. Okay, Sub Shabby, my ex is current inside, can sell within 5 years or still have to sell within 1 year. Just now I explained to you, right? Best is within the 12 months. But the question is, Sub, is your house MOP ready not? If not yet MOP, big problem. If already MOP, no problem. Pas problem. La muskil. Okay. Regini, I have 2 jobs, pretty reasonable pay. 5,000 and 7,000, that's 12,000. No lah, just kidding. Both CPF contribution, but hard to get bank loan. Why? Okay. When bank assess, when HDB loan department assess, I give you what I know, okay? When they look at 2 jobs, firstly, they look, this job, is it same timing? How can this person work 2 full-time job? Here put 9 to 5, that one also put 9 to 5. Where can 2 jobs at the same time? Straight away they reject, they only pick one, the higher one. Okay? Or maybe they pick the one that, fulfill past 12 months already work in this area, they pick one. If your job, the 2 job is, in the day is 9 to 5, and then the second job is like a part-time job that you work from 7 to 11 or 7 to 12 midnight, then they will consider both jobs because they know they don't clash. This one is genuine one. This person really hustle, so work round the clock one. So it's possible to consider both incomes because it's justifiable. So this is how they look at it. So I do not know what your job is like. Now you say both part-time. So the part-time is how part-time? You need to justify. If I were you, you want both. The idea is for both income to be assessed, correct or not? So that you can get a higher loan. Then make sure you get a formal letter from your company with the company letterhead lah. Or is it your appointment letter already states, your job hours is from this time to this time. But Hakim is very erratic one. Do not know how the schedule come out. Only 1 week earlier then will know. Doesn't matter. Just get the letters, go and speak to your manager, to your HR, give you roughly about this timing to this timing, so that both job, when you have the documentation, it don't clash. Then you can submit. You give this as supporting document. You write in the e-feedback form, this is a letter from my company stating that this is my working hours. They are not clashing. That's why I'm working both jobs to keep myself, to sustain myself. Okay? I give you idea. Whether you execute or not will determine your outcome. Okay. Private diploma must go through WPLN in order to take agent course. I think not, as long as it's being recognized. The important thing is, look, your private diploma is from where? Right? It's from where? What brand? They want to know what brand, what school. Kaplan lah. Some more got what? Jesse Cook James Cook lah. Sekali your diploma from India, how? Some ulu place you pay people one. Don't know, right? Sekali your diploma is from some other country never heard of. Vanuatu, Timbuktu. Don't know what? Private diploma you take online one. So must have the brand. Recognized or not? The brand is for recognition. If you say, no, my private diploma is from NUS, and then you know to talk, they see NUS are confirm already. Or private diploma is from MDIS. Okay, the whole Singapore know who MDIS is, for example. As recognized in the list, CA list is recognized. You're not sure? You write into them because I do not know your one is from where, right? From where or from which country. So you write into CA, you say, is this diploma recognized? Or maybe you can check their website. There is a list of recognized universities or schools or that can recognize your diploma. Check, counter check with that. Okay. Safiq, how to calculate accrued interest for 5 years? Safiq, accrued interest when we calculate, if you want to manually calculate just because you feel like you are a mathematician or a statistician, this one is compounded. It's not simple interest, not straight line. It is compounded. Stack up, stack. So the easiest is just to check your CPF, my CPF. Check inside. Already there, how much you withdraw total for your house. And then accrued interest as of today. Already there. You don't need to calculate. Unless you at night cannot sleep, you want to calculate. Then you Google accrued interest calculator. Then you put for 5 years how much. Okay? And then they will tell you present value, future value, interest rate, how much. Then you calculate yourself. There's a formula to it. If you really interested, you key, there is a formula to it. Okay? But if you just want to know the information, then I just suggest to you do the easy way, which is log into your CPF. Kid and PR mother apply BTO. Cannot. Because the owner is PR. Right? The owner is PR. Then your grants all will be affected, Got no grants, I thought for second timer there is no way to get BTO. Can lah, why cannot? Pay ABSD pula. Pay levy lah. Second timer can get BTO. Just pay the levy. And it's worth paying the levy, trust me. Okay? Should I wait for key collection, then apply for HFE? Or apply first, then wait for key? If you're already at the stage of key collection, you don't need to apply for HFE. Means yours is under the old system. Over already. You just collect your keys only. No need to HFE already. HFE is for those people for BTO or SBF. Before they even register, apply, they need a valid HFE. No valid HFE cannot apply. Okay? Okay. Future President Hakim. I president of what? President of TikTok. If I sell inherited flat, okay, so you inherit, after that you want to sell, okay, due to BTO, what happened to the CPF sum of the deceased? Juliet, essentially what you are asking is, for a person who already passed away, the deceased, when this house is being sold in the market, whatever money in CPF that is spent or paid using the CPF to the house, what happened to it? Is it must go back CPF? The short answer is no need. Okay? Whatever the value of the house, let's say you sold the house for 500,000. All this 500,000, because the person passed away already, will be in cash. I say one more time for everybody who didn't hear me. For a person who already passed away, the inherited house, whether you inherit or don't inherit, when this house, although last time this person got paid using CPF, never fork out a single cash. Even now also sell got negative sale and sold for 500,000 in the market, for example. This 500,000, everything will be distributed in cash. Okay? How about the CPF money? Not affected. As far as the money is in the house, cash. Whatever money balance in this person who just passed away, in this person's CPF account, OA account, SA account, if got RA account, then MediSave account, all this, this all will combine and then will follow according to who this person nominate. You know, got CPF nomination, right? or I nominate my wife, or I nominate my mistress, I nominate whoever lah you nominate, I nominate Hakim. Hakim will receive all this CPF money in cash. So either way, it will be in cash. No need to put in CPF already. That is the day that you unlock all your CPF money. So now you know the secret. If you want to withdraw your CPF money fast, you know the answer already. You don't get to withdraw. Only your family member get to withdraw on your behalf. Okay? Okay, next question. Apa kau sibuk? Apa punya nama ini? Apply for HFE, passed prelim but result pending. Since last month, so how long will I get to buy a house? Until it's approved lah. Apa kau sibuk? You need to make sure that you have officially applied for the HFE letter. Okay, result pending means correct lah. You already moved to the second step and officially apply, right? Because some people overlook this and only at the prelim check, they didn't realize that they haven't applied. It happens lah. It happens because HFE is new for a lot of people. Okay. Okay. I want to sell my resale and buy BTO, but I'm 52 now. Is it possible? Yes, Apache Stone is possible. Again, my advice to you is don't sell yet. Apply for the BTO first. Make sure you secure the BTO before you sell your resale, so that in the meantime you can still have a place to stay. No need to sell yet, unless you really got no money lah. Got no money is one problem. Make sure you got a place to stay while waiting for your BTO to be ready. Bro, when does HFE get used? Both lah. Apply for BTO, need HFE. Apply for resale, also need HFE. At which stage? When you want to register, October BTO launch, I want to register. Cannot register. Why? Don't have any valid HFE. So the HFE needs to be approved before you apply, before you register. Okay. Husband and I, 23 years old, we got the May 23 SBF. Congratulations. I short of 2 months for EHG. Now already fulfilled 12 months. Should I reapply? As long as your HFE is still valid for 6 months, which I think is still valid, right? So just proceed lah. Just proceed. You already have your 12 months. When they call you that time to book, they will ask one more time. Give us your latest pay slips, and you already fulfill the 12 months. Okay? No need to appeal. You okay already. You okay already. You have 12 months. As of now, you have 12 months. Okay already. No need to appeal. Mijay followed the live creator. Yay! Guys, for those of you first time here, appreciate your help and your support by following me over here. And if you can help me to type more likes like this, tap on my screen, that would help me spread this. Oh, alamak. Now people know I'm at 7-Eleven already. Okay, next question. I applied for May BTO, 3-room, ballot number 170, HFE expired December 2. I want to apply December. Then you need another HFE. Thank you, Hope always. Yeah, you need to apply one more time because expired. You don't have no valid HFE, cannot register. Okay? Ui, I got another heart. Hey guys, okay lah. It's not as if I need your roses, but it's just a form of appreciation for me lah. If you are feeling very kind and generous today, if you feel like giving me a rose, I have a target of 400 roses over here for those of you who want to give me rose. Thank you very much, everybody. Okay. James Lee. Father retiring soon. Fully paid HDB. Good. So let the money earn 2.6% with SSB and T-bills. I cannot comment so much about investment portion. Okay, I cannot comment so much about investment portion. Because let's just say I am not an expert in terms of investments lah, if I can put it that way. Okay? Most of the time, also I am not an expert in HDB, but I just help people to navigate their way through HDB policies, those that I know. When you want to touch about whether it's T-bills or SSB, all your bonds and your stock market, I will try to move away from that. I hope you get where I'm coming from. What do you think of agent of having fee 1999? To be honest, I don't think so much. I don't research so much on that. And I actually, I also do not know what exactly they offer. To be honest, I never check. I know I heard people tell me about these low fees and everything. The natural question that comes to my head immediately is, are there parts that they are cutting corners? There's always a trade-off. I feel there's always a trade-off. What is the trade-off? Because agents are human beings. Those serving 1999 are human beings. They will get stretched thin. If the price is too low, the demand is more, they will get stretched thin. They cannot be serving so many people at one time. They will overlook certain things. There will always be a trade-off. Or they say, I will not include this or I will not include that. I do not know. I'm just guessing only. But that is what that comes to my head immediately. Okay? Mr. Takwa? Okay. My wife worked 6 months. I get new job. November, you think can apply BTO? We got 26K in CPF. HFE. LOL. The answer is HFE. You can have your HFE approved. You can apply. Okay? Because your circumstance might be different. HFE 12 or 20 or 14 months. 12 months. 12 months to have a valid, to qualify, be eligible for the grants. If spouse is foreigner, HDB loan does not take their income into calculation. This is a very, very good question. For those of you whose spouse is foreigner, some of you it can be a little bit confusing because it's everything jumbled up in one. I want to dissect it for you, okay, so that you can understand better. One is the loan component. How much loan can you get? This one, they will base it only on the Singaporean's income. If you are the Singaporean, only your income will be assessed. This is loan, nothing to do with everything else. Okay, loan. Grants. If you're first timer, you're expecting grants, correct? When they calculate the grants, the requirement is for your spouse, because married already, is for your spouse to be a essential occupier. Now they don't use essential occupier. The new terminology is core occupier. When your spouse is registered as the core occupier, his or her income will be included in the assessment of grants. Okay? Grants. Not loan, grants. Yes, it's unfair, but they look at the household point of view. So grants, you may get lesser for the EHG portion because there is tagged to the income. But loan, they will only assess the Singaporean's income. Okay? So separate them together. Do not mix them because can be slightly confusing. Okay. Hi Hakim. Hi Heng Huat. Potato Monster, I'm okay Wi-Fi room. You know how much resale? I don't know. Need to check SRX or resale transaction. Type HDB resale price and then you enter your block. And then you enter where? I'm okay. Okay? And then they will tell you this is how much your neighbors sold for the past 6 months, for example. Okay. Good afternoon. 2808 Jane. BTO grants amount is confirmed on the day you collect key or when choosing the unit? Good question. Jane, when you are invited for your first appointment with HDB to select your unit, that is also the same day that they will give you. In fact, they already email you before you come. He said, Jane, please fill up this form. It's actually your grant application form. If you forget to bring, they'll print one set for you and then they will explain to you. Now is the point where we officially apply for your grants. Okay, first appointment, select unit, pay the option fee ready, and then they ask you to fill up this form and sign. This is the point where they will also assess whether you qualify for the grants, because the only grants that you can qualify for BTO is the EHG, Enhanced Housing Grant. At this time, it's only the application. Once finished already, before you come for your second appointment, which is your lease agreement, okay, before that, is the part where they will disburse the grants to you inside your CPF account. So that when you come for your second appointment, there is enough money in your CPF account to make payment for your down payment, regardless whether it's staggered payment or not. Okay, that's the whole idea, to allow you to use the EHG grant monies to make payment for the down payment. Okay, not key collection. So in short, the grant money is given in between the first appointment and the second appointment. Okay, Joanna Pillay. Hi Joanna. BTO so cheap, why people say expensive? CPF of 2% sure can cover. Actually, most of the time this is true lah. You cannot buy a cheaper HDB flat other than BTO or SBF, because you are buying direct from factory. Not only that, it's discounted, heavily discounted. Already discount, give you grant some more. Discount is one, separate from grant. Discount is discount, grant is grant. Because some people buy BTO but get no grant, you know. Okay? Discounted price, give you free money some more. Yet people complain so much. Complain. Everything in life also complain. Guys, be appreciative of what you have. Little bit also never mind. Appreciate. Okay. Hi sir, I already chose my BTO Tampines unit. Congratulations. Both working with CPF. Can one person have two contribution? It could be. It could be daytime, your day job, you work somewhere, and then at night you work delivery pizza. Also can. Got extra CPF also coming in. Yeah, it's possible. Robin Lim. Hi bro. How are you? Okay, for light. Super noob here. When is it a good time to BTO? Is it when both of us are studying? It's possible if you are applying for the Deferred Income Assessment. There is a criteria for the Deferred Income Assessment. Both needs to be full-time students. Or one person NS, one person full-time also can. Okay? What if another scenario? We just graduated. Still can. Just graduated, still can. The criteria states that if you are within 12 months after you graduated or after you ORD, still don't have work yet, right? Still got the 12 months, within the 12 months after you graduated or ORD, still can use the Deferred Income Assessment. Okay? While you still can use it, my opinion is use it to your advantage. Once it's gone. Over already. Tomorrow working already. Cannot use. Okay. Abang, need HLE letter for both BTO and resale flat now. Banyak leceh leh. Of course lah. Then, if got no procedure, how can anyhow give people flat? Correct or not? Hi boss. J Yen Liang, 35. If I get a 2-room flexi, is it easy to sell after? People always ask me this question. Is it easy to sell 2-room flat? 2-room is the fastest and easiest to sell. Plenty of demand. Because that is the entry level. 2-room, the cheapest in the whole hierarchy. 2-room is the entry level, the beginning, the cheapest one. So in the resale market, it is the cheapest one. Correct? So more people can afford to buy. from old senior citizen who want to downgrade. I just need 2 room, just me and my wife only. So okay, buy 2 room. New couple, buy 2 room. Single, buy 2 room. Right? So it's very easy to sell. The demand is always there for 2 room. Those who cannot sell one, then it could be the agent's strategy not right, price too high, never market properly, house dirty like don't know what, never paint the house, never do video or whatever lah, all these marketing ways to market lah. Then it's become to the technical aspect of it. But in terms of whether you ask me whether it's easy to sell, yeah, it's easy to sell. Okay. What will happen if we still having housing loan from bank but your age reaching 55, second owner not working? Shida, you might want to write into CPF. Okay? Don't say I teach this one. You write into CPF. This one is subject to CPF approval. Tell them that, dear CPF, use the CPF website. You log in, then there is a new mailbox. You write new mail. You write to CPF saying, dear CPF, I am about to reach 55. Please allow me, request to appeal, allow me to use or set aside my OA money to continue paying for my house so that it doesn't go into the retirement account. And then CPF will reply you, can or cannot. And if can, only this amount only, cannot beyond this amount. And then they will tell you, don't forget, you still got to fulfill your withdrawal limits or valuation limit. Okay? Sam! Hi, handsome Sam. Have a good week ahead. Thank you, handsome Sam. Hello, Bang. Can I use CPF to pay my stamp duty? Yes. Fees? What fees you talking about? Legal fees? Yes. For buying, can use legal fees. For selling, cannot. Legal fees cannot. Must pay cash. Okay? Okay, sorry, I got 99 new messages I haven't read yet. Nomination, yes, nomination. Send my regards to Cik Ani Hakim. Oh, okay, insyaAllah, I'll tell my mum. Thank you so much, Dr. Pizza Time. Okay, Lydia Karim. After submitting HFE, how do I proceed to sell my HDB through resale of part share? This one have to be done at the branch office, Lydia. Okay, you need to contact your branch. If you stay in Woodlands, go to the Woodlands branch office. Okay, and liaise with them. These are all HDB branch office that handle this kind of matters. Not the one at Toa Payoh, not the HQ one. You must go to your branch office, then they will do this for you. Of course, there will be legal fees involved and, you know, so you just check with them how much are all these things. Full-time drop to part-time. The prelim full-time. So how? Then whichever the full-time one, you fill up the full-time. Whichever the part-time months, for the past few months, then you fill up the part-time. Eventually, HDB will get back to you. Hey, why this salary discrepancy? Can you help verify? And then you explain to them. Bro, CPF use limit left 12K only. But bank loan still have 82K. Your advice, please. Alamak. Anna, how do you... It's because you stay in this house very long already, right? Guys, this is the reason why I tell you all, try to pay off your house early. You see, when you all want to pay the minimum, and then you stay there for the longest time, that's where you pay the most. Mortgage interest, then you have your accrued interest, then lagi you take bank loan, very cialat. So how do we solve this problem? After you use your 12K, you cannot use your CPF already, right? But your loan still got 82K. Okay, Anna, I give you 2 choices you need to decide. Okay, I give you 2 options. Then you decide. If you don't want to move, you got to be okay with the fact that you need to pay cash. Now, bear in mind that whatever cash that you pay today, most probably is lower than you trying to get a new loan for another house. Another house means you got to sell the current one and buy another house, then everything will be reset. Then you can use your CPF again. But likely you will take a higher loan. So you got to be okay. If you stay in the existing house, you win time. No need to pindah randa, no need to move house, no need to headache. just stay where you are. Okay? If there are family members, maybe can get help of family members staying. Maybe your son working, husband, wife plus son and daughter working together. Everybody chip in. 200, 200, 200 or 300, 300, 300. Okay, everybody chip in because everybody want to stay, right? The good thing is the moment you pay in cash, tomorrow when you sell, you got more cash. Make sense? If today you pay in cash, tomorrow when you sell, you get more cash. Okay? So that's one option. Stay in the same house, but be prepared to pay in cash. Just that most people, psychologically, to them, cash is a no-no. But I still lay out for you your options. This is option number 1. Option number 2 is to do the sell and buy. It is only when you sell and you buy your next one, then everything will be reset. You can use your CPF. So your monthly can be paid using CPF. But this would mean there are transactional fees, there are agent fees. Then after that, you got to move one time. If you don't mind doing all these things because you don't want to suffer every month, then okay, it's your call. But if it was me, I'm comfortable where I stay, I'll be willing to find a way to pay the cash component. Because let's say now the existing cash you pay the total 600 a month or 800 a month example. It's going to be lesser than you buy the next house. Confirm you buy the next house is going to be more than 800. More than what you're paying with your existing house. That's my point. Okay? So I lay out for you both options. You decide. Cash today, no need to move. Or pay CPF but higher but you need to move. Okay, Super Mario. You own an EC. After 5 years, can inherit HDB. Or after 10 years. If you're Singaporean, 5 years. Can yesterday I explained this. You can inherit. EC after 5 years, if you are Singaporean, means that the EC is privatized. It's considered a private property. It is treated like a private property. So now you tell yourself, don't think EC. I own private property. Super Mario. Okay? Super Mario own private property. And then 5 years later, something happened. You want to inherit the HDB from your parents, for example. Can, with condition. The condition is you cannot stay in the EC. You need to stay in the HDB that you inherit. And the other assumption is provided the house that you inherited, your parents already fulfilled the 5 years MOP, for example. Okay? It is only the MOP component. The good thing is you can have 2 properties. The good thing is you can have your own private and then another HDB, okay? Alright. HDB resale price keep increasing in future. Maybe. Not so drastic because the government is trying to control it right now. But you're looking at 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead, 30 years ahead, depending on the age of the property. I think so. Because you just look 20 years ago, 30 years ago, how much were the prices of HDB? The reality is, guys, we are living in Singapore. I just give you the big picture, okay? Macroeconomics, okay? I give you the big picture. The reality is we are living in Singapore. We know that the cost of living is high. We know that. You cannot deny that. As compared to the whole world, compared to our neighboring countries. Okay? Is our population growing? Yes, our population is growing. It's not decreasing, right? It's like, oh, no lah, nobody want to give birth already. No foreigner is coming already. Our population has been decreasing for the past 5 years. No, our population is increasing. Because our government always think of ways on how to make babies. No lah. Our government always think of ways how to attract foreign talent. Make Singapore an attractive hub for other companies to come and invest, pour money in Singapore. Make sense, huh? We've got to remain competitive in the region, in the world stage. So as such, because Singapore is so attractive, companies come in, people find work opportunities, okay? Population increase. When population increase, but the land still remains the same, you know. We are not Australia or Malaysia or Indonesia, got vast land. We are not. We just, what you call it? In school last time, what they say? We just a tiny red dot. The land size remains the same. All the government can do is just figure out which part want to make residential, which part cannot make residential. The land still remains the same. Sometimes we got no choice but to reclaim land. You see, not enough land. Reclaim land. Because of this, generally speaking, if population is high, demand is high, right? Population is the demand. People want to stay in the house. Demand, population. But the supply, the land, is low. So you times how many years ahead, then you consider factor in inflation also. So in general, I'm not talking about recession or not. In general, the projection is price will increase lah. Then you got to factor that with lease decay. So got so many things play part already. Then this one haven't include interest rates. So you see there are so many variables in play. But the general one I tell you is always, fundamental one is demand and supply. Okay. If you don't understand the whole thing that I just said, my short answer is yes, price will increase slowly. Okay. I'm going to see MP together with my grandma to get HDB help for rental. Okay. She need to leave house. Wah, I talk. My so dry already. Excuse me. Bismillah. Hakim, my partner and I want to buy EC. Is it doable with combined gross income of $10,000? If this is only what you are, thank you Eureka. If this is what you're only depending on, the answer is no. But maybe you can buy resale EC. You're talking about brand new one, tak boleh. Because of you won't have enough loan. They will calculate using MSR. They will stretch your loan from 25 to 30 years, like a private condo. But they will calculate according to your combined income, which is MSR, which is 30%. So most of the time, people, even at the maximum income ceiling of 16,000 per month, still may not have enough. I give you a rough gauge. If you earn the maximum 16 combined income, I just give you a yardstick to work with, okay? Maximum 16K combined income with the loan size, in order for you to buy the entry level, which is the 3-bedder or maybe 3-bedder plus study, that's the entry level lah. Because EC very rare, you got 1-bedder, 2-bedder don't have. It's meant to be for families one. 3-bedder, 4-bedder, 5-bedder, these categories. If you want to buy the entry level 3-bedder kind with 16K income, and then you also sell your BTO house and get cash proceeds of about say $200,000, all these things considered, and your CPF money with all the last time grants, blah blah blah, still there, all at your disposal. You have all these things already, still cannot. You will likely have a shortage of 300,000 for the young couple. You will be short of 300,000. You can top up using CPF, you can top up using cash. So for most people, they have family members to help out. Maybe their parents. Okay, we borrow you, we lend you money first lah, 300,000. Use family money first. Later tomorrow you sell, you give back our 300,000. That's why I concluded to myself, only rich families can buy. This one 3-bedder, no, haven't 4-bedder, haven't 5-bedder, you know. Unless you are probably in your 40s and then your income is strong, and then all this while your CPF you build over the years, over 10 years, over 20 years. Then you may have some significant amounting to more than 300,000. I just use this as a rough guide. Then you'll be able to buy. And then on top of that, got family funds also come and help you. Then you go and buy the 5-bedder. It's like that lah. Okay? So that is the sad thing about the EC. Likeliness with the 10K income, you can buy the private. No, you can buy the private one, but you cannot buy the EC. That's the irony of it lah. Okay. Who is the next? Hey guys, tired sia. Hey, anybody want to entertain me? Or not entertain me lah. Anybody would like to come on board and ask your questions online through video or voice? Come. Then we will have a nice interactive session together, one-on-one. Anybody here? While I scroll through your other 99 plus new messages. Hi bro, looking for property where located in Choa Chu Kang, peace and quiet. Buy in UT area opposite is Sungai Kadut, very peaceful, very quiet. Okay. Estimated completion in second quarter 2026 is HLE still required by HDB to assess loan amount? This one is very tricky. Sometimes HDB ask for it, sometimes HDB don't ask for it. Actually, by right, no. Once settled, if you did not opt for the deferred income assessment, on the first appointment is considered settled. Or second appointment considered settled. You already signed the lease agreement, all settled already. Likely they will not ask you, but sometimes I heard of cases people feedback to me. They say, Hakim, they still ask for income assessment. So it's very hard for me to say actually. Anybody here who have recently experienced that you did not apply for deferred income assessment, but when about want to collect keys, they still ask for your salary pay slips to be reassessed. Okay. Hey, Mr. A, alamak. Thank you very much. Miju. Everybody say hi to Mr. Ashraf, the content realtor. Who else is here? Keith Real Estate is also here. Any other agent here or not? Yeah, let's scroll to the latest one. How to use voice to ask question. You request to... How you do this? There is a button below that you can request to join me as a guest. And then I will accept you. And then you will come on board. And say, hello Hakim. So, do you manage to find the button? Okay, while waiting for you, I'll answer the next question first, okay? Okay. Okay, who is this? Sir, Macbeth. Sir, if I miss a BTO registration, alamak. The only way to have a chance to wait for SBF, is it? Yeah, you wait for the next launch lah. The next launch, maybe an SBF, maybe a BTO, maybe an open booking, whatever it is, HDB will announce. You have to wait for the next one lah. The bottom line is, if you miss, you miss. Combined income 5K to 6K, can upgrade 3 room to 4 room? Yeah, I think likely you can. Likely you can, especially if your 3 room is a BTO 3 room, you will have enough proceeds, I think, to buy your 4 room. Maybe can also buy 5 room, maybe. Need to see your numbers first. But in short, yes, it's possible to do so. Okay. Alright, we have somebody finally. You know, I've been waiting for this. Hey, how many more minutes do we have? Okay, guys, come. Last question by Lelagau. Good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Lelagau. Or is it a lady? I also don't know. Hello. Hello. Hey, where the person? Run away dia. Don't have... Hey, Lelagau, I accepted you, then you chow already. Hey, you're here what? Can you hear me? Where is Lelagau? You're online already, no? Alamak, now you're off already. Okay lah, I move on to the next question while waiting for you. Okay. Thank you, Sila Rashid. Wow, Sila Rashid always come and support me. I have a boy named Chris. Okay, Chris, I have 4-room flat, combined income more than 14K. Means in future cannot upgrade to EC? Can. EC, income ceiling point of view is 16K. Of course you can apply. You qualify. Can lah, why cannot? But yeah lah, as I explained earlier lah, you can qualify to buy, but whether can afford to buy is a separate question altogether. Okay, qualify and afford, both are different. Hello Hakim, Buffalo Wings. Can I just ask what will happen if one partner quit the job when using HDB loan? Jeng. Wah, sweat already ah. Okay. HDB, legally speaking, HDB have the right to revoke the HDB loan. How shall I phrase this correctly? Okay. Statement number 1. HDB are within their rights, because it's stated in their terms and condition. To revoke means take back the loan. Cannot loan you anymore already. You want the house, you pay cash off. So they are within their rights. But they will only know when you declare to them, when you inform them. Whether you choose to declare or to inform them, I cannot force you. It's entirely up to you to do the right thing. You get what I mean? Okay. I have delivered the message and do my duty. Mana lagu aja say? Mana lagu? Lagau. That's why. Mana Lagau? Okay, Lagau, you're here. Come, I put you back on board. Lagau, you last one. You are the final one. The khatam. The last of the last. Le Lagau. Hey. Hello. Louder. I can hear you a little bit. It's almost there. Hey, why very soft? Everybody can hear Le Lagau or not? Okay, try. Never mind, Le Lagau, try your best. I try to hear you.
Okay, can I got a question?
Sure.
For example, my mom is turning 55 in 2 years' time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then she got her BTO, but it's going to be ready in 3 years' time.
BTO ready in 3 years' time, okay?
Yeah. So do she sell her current house before 55, or it's advisable for her to stay at her house till she get the new BTO?
What is your concern actually?
The concern is about the retirement age.
Oh, okay. So you just have to write into CPF. So the short answer is don't need to sell now. Wait for your collection of keys first. In the meantime, if it's going to be over 55, before your mom turn 55, write in. She needs to write in. So if you want to help her, she needs to log in into her CPF. Write into CPF requesting to set aside your OA funds so that you can use it to pay for the house that is supposed to collect keys in due soon. So you just have to write into CPF. You don't need to sell now.
If she don't sell now, because right now our estate here, right, another concern is that the estate here is a bit old already. So we are thinking whether to sell the house first so that the funds will not be credited all straight to the CPF. So we are a bit confused whether do we sell or don't sell.
Look, if you sell now, do you have a place to stay?
My current house is going to be ready this year, so if sell, she can stay at my house first.
Okay, that's one option if you want to do that. It's not wrong. That's one option. Maybe you can secure a good price today, maybe. So that's one option. The other option is what I mentioned earlier. If the concern is actually that you scared that her OA monies will flow to the retirement account, then one way to prevent that from happening is to write into CPF to request from them that you would like to use your OA monies, please help to set aside. So it's possible for CPF to approve such arrangements.
Okay. One last question.
Hmm.
Sorry. Okay, in the event, let's say for example, anything happened to my mother, right? Because she BTO with my father,
You mean with regards to the new house?
Yeah, correct. To the new house, to the new BTO.
Wow, you asked $1 million question. I tell you what is the official answer first, okay? The official answer is you need or your parents need to surrender the house back to HDB. According to the terms and condition, because recently somebody asked me this question, I got to do a lot of research. That is the official answer. However, it can be based on compassionate grounds, and everything is always subject to HDB approval. You may want to appeal to request to still proceed with the thing. You just need them to give you green light. So some cases I heard got green light, but then it's dependent on how far is it, you see. Because the case that I know who got green light, they were just a few months away. Whether or not yours can be the same result, favorable result as them, I don't know. I don't have such data to tell you. Can lah, because all these 10 cases, different time, all the HDB, I don't have that data. So really, if really such a thing happen, it's possible. I will just say it's possible due to compassionate grounds, but let HDB assess your situation on a case to case. I would choose that option, yes. I would choose that option that you just mentioned.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're most welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. Say thank you to Le Lagao who just ended. Okay, that will be the last question. I hope it has been useful to everybody. If I have said anything wrong or incorrect, I'm always open to be corrected. If any agents here feel that, Hakim, that is the wrong answer, I violently object. You also can write here and say, Hakim, you lousy lah you, anyhow answer question only. I also okay one, you don't worry, I won't get offended one, you just say only. But if everything is good, thank you for being here, thank you for participating. Hope you guys enjoy. If you still haven't followed me, please follow me. Appreciate your support very much. And have a wonderful evening ahead. Bye, everybody. I give 5 more seconds for those who haven't followed, thinking of following me. Then I got a bit more followers. Anyone want to follow me? I got people follow me. Yay. So next time I want to sell house, I can look for you. Of course! How can I say no to that? Yeah lah, looking forward. Hopefully I can help you also. Okay, thank you everybody. I'll see you in my next live. Bye!